Hey everyone, Legend here, coming at you from just outside of Dallas, Texas in the town of Grapevine. Got a couple hours to kill before my flight back to Orlando, so I'm going to go check out the Sea Life Aquarium here at the Grapevine Mills Mall. So let's take a walk around the Sea Life Aquarium. This is the first room you would see when you enter. They do kind of a welcome video in here, and you're surrounded by fish on all sides, which is really neat. I love this section over here that goes over the doorways, and the fish tend to swim in one direction over it. Let's move on, see what the next room has to offer. And I like these Sea Life aquariums. You know, they're smaller than most major aquariums. Like you could see the whole thing in, in a half an hour to 45 minutes, depending on how long you're in here and how much you want to read and that kind of thing. So it's not a tons of time, but what they have is really neat. Like look, Horseshoe Crabs over here. More hermity crab type guys. And also one thing about these Sea Life aquariums, the theming level is amazing. Like these are fully fleshed out, immersive areas as you're walking through, like the Shipwreck style. And normally their tanks are also top notch. Very coral heavy exhibit over here. Some more fish. Buoy and that kind of thing. Again, it's just a very, very pretty area. Looks like we're moving on from a shipwreck to a more of a mangrove type swamp area. And also, if you look over here, that'll give you a sneak peek into the big room, but we'll get more towards that later. Beautiful tank over here. Got a couple of smaller rays. Let's see, there's a couple of eels down there in the bucket. Very pretty. You've got this bowed out aquarium right here. Try to get a good angle so there you can see like it's not completely flat. With the lionfish, one of those beautiful fish out there. Alright, let's make our way around this tree. And it's at this point you get to one of the bigger aquariums in the exhibit, as you get this one with these stingrays, and this is a beautiful tank. I also love that it very much feels like Disney World with the background music and stuff like that. A couple of different ways to view this tank. Hang out right here and watch the rays go, and another moray playing in a bucket over there. Mom and Dad can sit down if they want to. Very cool. And then there's a couple things. There's a kids' cave area where the kids could crawl in to one of those pop-outs. And then if you go up these short stairs right here, they have something I think was really cool. I figured that this would be like a stage that people would like give some sort of presentation about the animals on, but no, it's a guest area. And you could come up here and then look down onto the tank. So I think it's really cool, a different view of the rays. As of course when I'm filming, none of them are going to swim by because, oh, there comes one. But yeah, it's really neat. Very pretty, and again, like the music's awesome. I love the music. Keep moving along here. A little bit of information about the aquarium. It costs about 20 bucks to get in. There is a combo ticket. There's a Legoland Discovery Center right across the way, so you could do 2 indoor attractions and get a discounted ticket if you have kids. I can't go to the Legoland Discovery Center. I'm here on business, so they don't allow you to go in there without kids. Not that it would really be for me anyway. They do have a dark ride though, so I'm a little bummed I'm missing that. What are these fish doing? Alrighty. So beautiful tank there. And now you get to, I believe this is a new for 2018 exhibit, and it's really neat. It's an interactive sea turtle rescue center. So you pick up your turtle here, and then you take it around to the different stations, and you name it, and you rehabilitate it. It's really cool. Very reminiscent of the old piggy bank adventure that used to be in Innoventions at Epcot. So you would take your turtle from this station where you name him, and you find out how much he weighs and what kind of turtle he is. Then you go over here and x-ray your turtle and find out how they repair different turtle injuries here at the Sea Life Aquarium. Now, a bit of a bummer here. The big turtle exhibit is currently under renovation, but they do have a sign that tells you, hey, this one is, they're backstage, but go see the other sea turtles in the ocean tank. It'll be a nice tank for sea turtles. Then you would take your turtle over here to go feed and hydrate them, and you get to learn what different types of turtles eat. And then over here is really cool. This is, you know, their turtle rehabilitation center. So right now there's no turtle in this one, but there is a turtle over there. And this is where they rehabilitate these turtles back to life. Not back to life, but back into the wild. And you can go over there, you can see all sorts of information about them. Like this is no name yet, but he's 10 kilograms. They've got his diet. He's been here for a while, but his tumors are regressing, that's good. And then eventually, so that's cool. They've saved 430 sea turtles here at the aquarium. And then you take your turtle when you're all done and he's better, and you send him back to the ocean. Hi, buddy. Like, that is such a cool exhibit. Really like that. Moving along, it looks like we are back into the Shipwreck. Another fun photo op one here. You can crawl in there and get your picture. I also love this guy. That is a cool looking fish. Not very busy today. It's here on like a Tuesday, so I didn't think it would be too busy. We got an awesome looking Moray Eel right there. Really pretty tank again. Some more, some larger lionfish and things like that. Very, very, very pretty. Over here is probably the dullest tank. I'm guessing there used to be a more exciting animal in here, and it must have passed away or it's getting fixed up, because it's nothing really but a kind of coral in a very large tank for it. Oh man, look at this guy. Big bowed out tank here with this big pufferfish dude coming to say hello. And there's also tons and tons of stuff to read. Lots of signage. Interesting, the animal information is on these guys here. And these scroll, so they'll go through each type of fish that's in each one of the tanks. Alright, now the real star of the show here at Sea Life in Grapevine is this section right here, the big giant ocean tank, complete with the epic music. And it's cool because it's not only is it the tunnel all around, but it's also on the ground, so it's a full 360 degrees. And you can get the animals to swim right over you. You can see some of the sea turtles over there. Little sharks, bigger sharks, rays. It's a really neat tank. Love the theming level too, with the big kind of like whale skeleton thing. And they make good use of your space, because you'll see this tunnel in a bunch of different ways. Like that odd looking shape up there. We'll get to that in a few minutes. But this is definitely a cool area, especially on a day like today when there's nobody here. I sat in here for probably 10 minutes and just chilling out. So that's really neat. Got a big guy getting to go right over us. Cool. Then it continues. Obviously they want to make a lot of good use of their ocean tanks, so there's a whole bunch of things. There's another pop out kind of one here. Alright, then you got sort of like a half tunnel. Another way to see that same tank, but a lot of times the different fish hang out in different areas. So you'll see some fish over here that you didn't see in the other one, and vice versa. And then guys like this, just kind of sleeping and laying on top. That's awesome. Interesting place for a fish tank. Alrighty. That's me in the mirror. Hey, how you doing, YouTube? Dude hanging out from the ceiling. Could frighten some kids on that one. Then you get another shot of the big tank. I think we've seen enough of the big tank on this video, but it is very, very impressive. Over here we have another smaller tank. Nothing too special about this one. Let's keep on moving. And then you get yet another shot of the big giant tank. But this one's cool because it's in sort of like an outcropping. So first of all, these Moray Eels are awesome. They've got a couple of them. And then some smaller fish that like to hang out over here. And some of these aquariums have glass. This one's not. Like that guy just left. So I find it interesting that the kind of ecosystem that exists. Some of the most beautiful animals there are is jellyfish. And they've got a cool looking jellyfish tank here with some excellent lighting. At this point we go up the stairs. I don't need to show you the stairs, so I'll save my voice and we'll be back in just a second. Once you climbed up the stairs, you are greeted by this wonderful 360-degree tank. Again, a lot of their stuff is beautiful here, and this is no exception. Lots of fish. Also, I'm here on like the most peaceful day. I've seen maybe 3 or 4 other people while in the aquarium. Aw, smaller, darker ones are born here. Good for you, pal. Over here you have another fun interactive thing where you can learn all about sharks. Played with that for a little bit. Get to learn some different facts about them. Now one thing, I actually missed this earlier, but make sure you go this way. And there's this weird kind of door looking thing over here. It doesn't look like, you're like, ah, should I go there, should I not? You should go over there, because this is that weird looking circular thing that we saw earlier. So now we're going to be standing on top of that big ocean tank, the real e-ticket tank that is here. Again, give you a bit of a different view. We'll say, I wish their glass clean is like. I wish their glass clean was better. Like they did a better job with their glasses. Because like this is the only one you could kind of see down. This one obviously is all moisture. This one's not so great either. This one's okay. You also got one on the side here. Just get a decent view of that. But I could definitely be a little bit cleaner as we then exit the shark area. Moving on, we're into a looks like a Mayan section to show off the mythical, not mythical, but the legendary seahorses. Obviously very important in a lot of mythologies. And very cool animal. This guy likes attention. Hi, how you doing? What do we got over here? It's some more seahorses and some needlefish. Needlefish are cool as well. These guys are cool. These are some bioluminescent fish. This is something that really will not pick up well on my camera, so I'm just going to sort of zoom by it. As you can see some brief glimpses of light, and it's not going to pick up on the camera. But you can trust me, it's there. Moving along, we make it to the rainforest. And I can tell it is the rainforest because it is raining. I love that. I love how it's actually raining in the aquarium exhibit. Not a beautiful tank, but not the most interesting fish. You got some South American style fish in here. But what I do like is that the different water levels. So the water level on this tank is higher than that tank, and that's what causes that waterfall feature. And then you got a different waterfall over here, and then some sort of fog effect. So that's cool. They also got like spongy ground in here to make it feel like you're in the rainforest. Now these guys are cool. I love these guys. These are dwarf caimans. So they're little tiny alligator crocodile type guys. And I just think that they're so cool looking. Very small too. Like these guys are probably only 3-4 feet long. And some other fish in here, but really the big story is the two dwarf caimans. Now this is something I get to go to a lot of aquariums, and I don't think I've ever seen piranhas displayed like this, and I really like it. There's another one of these tunnels here, but it's awesome because it's a smaller exhibit and it's piranhas, which are kind of a frightening or intimidating fish. And you turn around and you got piranhas on both sides of you. See, you know, like these little ferocious mouths and stuff like that. I really like this piranha exhibit here. Another photo op area here. And this is cool because it's the first time I've seen a snake in this aquarium. And I don't know, can we see the snake from over here? Yes, okay, this is definitely where you can see that snake the best. Not the biggest fan of snakes, but some people are. You got a soft play area for kids, so that's cool. Another photo op tank. These guys are neat fish. Look at that. Oh no, where is he? Yeah, that one. Him. He's cool. Alright, there's a touch tank over here if you want to play with the fish and that kind of stuff. Moving along, there's a conservation area where you can learn about conservation. This is where you get that second level look at that tank. Also, there's a theater in there that shows a movie about conservation. Don't really need to show you guys that. And here's that ray tank again. And I think, guys, I think that means we're almost done. We've got some stairs. Yep, that is it. Like all attractions, it must end in the gift shop. And there you go. That is the exhibit. Always good to see that when you ever go to an aquarium or a zoo, make sure they're AZA, as that definitely makes them, it gives them more credit that they're not, doing this for just doing it for the money, and they're doing it for the good of the animals as well. So it was cool. I like the Sea Life Aquarium. Is it worth 20 bucks? That's definitely up to you. But I thought it was neat. Could use some penguins. But what they had here was very nice. Love the theming and stuff like that. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.